My name is Jessica Pruitt, and today I will be talking to you about why sleep is fundamental. We live in a society in which we glorify the grind. We are consistently living in a society that is very fast paced, and we are trying to keep up or sometimes even surviving. However, that comes at a cost. And the cost of trying to keep up with this lifestyle and this new way of life is sleep. Trying to keep up has led us to brush sleep to the side. However, research has told us time and time again, and continues to do so, in informing us that sleep should be our top priority, and it is very important for our well-being. Today I will be focusing on how sleep deprivation negatively affects memory, physical health, and overall health. I will first focus on the psychological effects of sleep deprivation. The first negative effect that sleep deprivation has is on memory. We negatively affect memory when the health of our sleep declines. According to Frontiers of Neuroscience, working memory is affected by not being able to take in as good a quality of memory and not being able to use that memory as fast as we would like. Now, this is important because this means that when our memory is affected, so is our learning, so is our memories and details of what we have personally experienced. Learning becomes harder when memory declines because now the quality of information that we are taking is lower and it's harder to comprehend. And not being able to use the memories or bring them forward is also not good, because then it creates memory loss in things we have experienced. Maybe details of a conversation are lost, or events that have happened and that matter to you get lost. Now, sleep and sleep deprivation, importantly, is not and does not only affect us psychologically. Sleep deprivation also affects us physically. Sleep deprivation affects us physically. According to National Institute of Health, our physical health declines as our sleep declines, because it is noted in one of their journals that athletes who sleep less than 8 hours are more prone to injuries than athletes who sleep 8 hours or more. This is important to note because non-athletes can also be affected. Non-athletes may experience this risk of injury going up in their daily lives. In their daily duties, they might be injured, just as an athlete is in their sport. Now, the National Institute of Health also stated that recovery becomes harder when there is a lack of sleep or prolonged sleep deprivation. This is also important for the common people, because if we then are at a higher risk of injury, and then on top of that, we are also at a higher risk of a longer recovery, this affects people's not only well-being, but also sometimes their livelihood. So it is important for us to take sleep importantly and to take sleep into consideration when it comes to our health. However, moving forward, sleep deprivation also affects our overall health. This means that sleep also affects our risk of illness and our risk of disease. According to the National Institutes of Health, sleep deprivation makes it more likely that we become prone to diseases or illnesses such as autoimmune or cancer. This is important to note because as a society, we brush sleep to the side. But do we want to do that with our health as well? We may have loved ones, we may have careers we love that we must remain healthy for, and even just to have a prolonged, beautiful life. Sleep is important. Now, to conclude, sleep is important. It should be taken as top priority because sleep deprivation affects us psychologically, physically, and with our overall health. We can help us. We can help our memory. We can help our physical health and our overall health to fight against illnesses or diseases if we just get enough sleep. So sleep, make it a priority because it is, just like you are.